I should just know who I am and be so confident in who I am that I should never let
All right, so
anybody be
look,
able to
look, look,
actually.
look, 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 look. I'm not gonna lie. I hate when people answer that question like that because they still put it shifted to where somebody else still did something wrong to them. We don't care about none of that. We want to know what's the worst thing that you did. I know that's a bad thing to do is to allow somebody to do that. We get that part, but we're talking about directly from you, something that came from you that you did. You get what I'm saying? That directly came
Oh,
from
like
you.
something that I did to it. Like, okay, yeah.
Yes.
So, I had like probably like two relationships back. I had somebody that basically cheated on me in the worst way possible. So I basically pretended like I was pregnant and had a fake pregnancy test made, like an actual
Oh,
fake pregnancy, like a fake pregnancy test. It had my name on it, date of birth.
crafty. You crafty. Okay, I respect the truth though. Ain't nothing
That
more
was
attractive
that
than
was
a honest
well
woman.
that was well thought out, wasn't it?
Yeah, she's calculated. You got to be careful with those. She's
Yeah.
not going. She's calculated. Real name and everything.
Okay,
Ooh.
so when you did that, what were the intentions? What was the outcome? You just wanted to scare him, or what was your
No,
reasoning? Yeah.
it really
And
was
how long
because
did you go with, like, you
it
didn't bite
really
the big
was.
bump, did you?
Okay, I did that because it really was because the way the female came at me. So the female was pregnant, right? And I already knew that they were like kind of doing what they were doing, like, cheating on me, kind of like being in the back scenes. So when she came and she said she was pregnant, I was like, well, shit, I guess we're going to be pregnant together. We're going to have our babies at the same time. So, because she was really being like super mean and super like, kind of like, hey, I'm going to come and kind of beat you up. But I'm
Let
like,
me ask you
girl,
this.
mhm.
All right, that's cool. So let me ask you this. So, what are your daily habits?
My daily
What's your daily
habits.
routine? Your daily routine.
Okay, so obviously when I wake up, obviously I'll have a shower, do the whole get ready, and then I open up my laptop. And then it's pretty much over with. So I'll go to the
Oh,
pool, go swim for a bit,
at least you
probably like
honest.
around.
Yeah, I'm gonna wake up basically and just get on the laptop because shower don't take no. They don't really count. So you just
Right,
basically
right.
just wake up, get on your laptop. Okay. Okay.
Unfortunately.
Dang. Ooh, that was raw. That was raw. I wasn't expecting it. I thought you was gonna lie and fabricate it a little bit. Um. Yeah. Shit. All right. Shells, go ahead, Shells. Is there anything else?
Uh, how long have you been watching TKO?
Actually, only like the first time I came in your live, which probably would have been like maybe 3 days ago, 2 or 3 days ago. But I've come on Bigo because I've only been on Bigo for like 2 months, and I've kind of just always seen his story pop up, but I kind of was like, whatever. And then I just kind of came on his live one day and I was like, hey, is this like polygamy thing actually real? Like y'all just doing this as like clickbait, or is this like actually real?
Baby,
Um,
we don't need a backstory to that part. Not to
oh,
be rude.
okay,
We just wanted to know how long you've been watching me.
okay.
Okay, but thank you. You're a sweet woman. So look, check this out. The reason why I asked that, because I'm really big on the mental and us taking care of ourselves. So how would you, and I'm stern. So like I said, I'm not for everybody. If people don't want to bury themselves, I don't want to feel like I'm overbearing. Because the things that I ask of my women to do, I ask of myself, and I wouldn't ask you to do something that I wouldn't do because I feel like everybody should be wanting to do these things, right? So one of the things
Mhm.
is called working out, right? How do you feel about working out and taking care of yourself so you can add more days in your life and making it a habit?
I mean, that's something I honestly feel like I need to work on. Like I'm not gonna be, you know, say that that's something I'm just great at. That's something I think is important, and I would
Yeah.
hope that if I come to the house and everything, that would be something, I
Yeah,
would be
yeah.
motivated because
No,
everybody,
a lot
yeah,
of women say that. They always say that they want that until they get there. You know, they always be like,
no,
"Well, Capone, I want a man to motivate me to work out and shit like that." But then, when they're not used to doing it on their own or anything like that, sometimes they're not as submissive to that because I work out every day. You get what I'm saying?
right, mm-hmm,
And I take it, and if if my women are, being unhealthy with themselves, then I'm on them. I'm supposed to lead. Now, that's not saying you're not a beautiful woman, right?
mm-hmm,
However, I'm not here just to accept you as you are. I'm here to help you be better. Any like stagnation is not good for nobody. You know what I'm saying?
right,
So I'm not here to make you feel good by just telling you, "Oh, you're the beautiful goddess of the earth and you're perfect like you are." But I do see a lot of potential up in you, and I'm supposed to help you heighten that potential. So if would you allow me to do that?
of course.
Okay. Shells, was there anything else you want to say?
Nope, I'm good. Thank you, love.
Okay.
Thank
Speaking of
you.
wig, and at least is that your real hair or is that some sewing, some not sewing, some clips? That's good. Oh yeah, that's new growth.
Yeah, it's my hair. It's my yeah.
All right. Do you have like a little hair tie where you can pull it back so I can see your cheekbones, see your facial expression? Okay. All right.
It, like
A little
right here.
wholesome young lady. All right. And she tucked it. Okay. All right. Well, next we're gonna go to my partner, Polygyny King. Polygyny King, do your thing, bro.
All right. So I guess before I start asking questions, you said you were from South Africa, like where? Cape Town, Johannesburg. Where you from?
Joburg, Joburg,
Oh,
yeah.
okay, you from Joburg. Okay, 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 okay.
Mhm.
All
Mhm.
right. So, yeah. So that's a nice place to grow up in. So I'm familiar with the culture down there. Okay. So my first question, now when I'm hearing you talk, you kind of give me little jealous vibes. You know what I'm saying? Like when it comes to other women, I notice get a little crafty, a little sneaky. You know what I'm saying? So you kind of said basically you kind of in a sense snapped out of it. It's like what caused the turnaround?
Honestly, in that particular case, it was, see, when you come at me and you act like you're my friend, and it's like you have one intention with me, but really you're being mischievous or like kind of like backdooring, right? So in that particular case, it really just was like, okay, so you really think you really thought I wasn't gonna find out, or you really thought that I didn't know what y'all really had going on? Because with me being just my personality, I'm going to give people opportunities to rectify themselves. I'll ask them questions. Hey, are you really doing this? So in that particular case, it was just kind of like my weak moment of like, oh, you try to fuck with me, so now I'm gonna fuck with you, because at the end of the day, like, don't come and pretend you're my friend and pretend like we all close and together, and then at the end of the day, behind my back, you're doing certain things. So that was why I went to that extent. But that was obviously one of the moments in my life that I'm like, damn, okay, that really just shows more of my character than anything. But so I wasn't jealous of her or envious. It was just more so, oh, you trying to fuck with me, so now guess what? We both pregnant. And what you gonna do? You know? So but yeah. So it
What is
was
what is
definitely,
what is the role of a wife?
to me, the role of a wife is to be a support to, like, to your man, to be able to be submissive, to be somebody that can, be his pillar, obviously, from obviously not just cooking for him, but hey, being able to help him in his initiatives. So it's kind of like, okay, if this is his direction, because obviously a man is the one with the vision, and we're supposed to help him carry out his vision. So whether it's in business, whether it's in whatever his endeavors are, we're there to support him. Um, so to me, that's the role of what a husband is.
You mentioned the word submission. What does
Mm-hmm.
submission means from a biblical aspect? And I mentioned the word biblical because you said you have a Christian background.
Mm-hmm.
So, what is submission from a biblical aspect?
To me, being able to be under his
No,
authority.
no, no, not to you. A biblical aspect.
I mean, a submissive wife is somebody that like adheres to his vision. So it's putting yourself apart to sacrificing yourself, or not necessarily sacrificing everything you want, but putting yourself behind whatever his needs or his vision is.
I'm going to read something to you. It's come from
Mm-hmm.
the Bible, the book
Okay.
of Ephesians, chapter 22. It says, "Wives, submit yourselves unto your own husbands as unto the Lord." What that mean?
Right. So basically, you sacrificing yourself, your physical, your worldly desires, your worldly everything, like you would unto the world, unto the Lord, meaning whatever God's vision is for you, whatever God's will is, whatever his vision is for your life, you are supposed to be in accordance with God's will that is for your life. So that means you're putting your selfish ways, you're putting your worldly ways behind and saying, hey, whatever I wanted or whatever I want, I'm putting that aside for whatever God has designed for me. So if God's purpose for me is to be a freaking
Hold on.
in the
Let me stop you right there. So it don't mean that.
mm-hmm,
Okay. The Bible says, "Submit yourselves unto your own husbands as," meaning just like,
mm-hmm,
unto the Lord. So they're saying that you submit to your husband the same way you would submit to the Lord. There's no difference.
right,
When you look at the 24th verse, it says, "Therefore, as the church is subject," meaning being in submission. Therefore, is the what we call, oh yeah, therefore, as the church is subject unto Christ, so let the wives be to their own husbands in everything. So, according to the
right.
Bible you believe in, it says you're supposed to submit to your husband in everything. You believe that?
Correct. I agree.
So, what if it's something that you just disagree with?
But that's where the sacrifice comes in. Like, if, and I can just do an example. If he says, hey, I have this situation and it's in freaking Taiwan, right? I have this situation, we're moving to Taiwan. It's not my job to question him, but rather to just be like, hey, okay, cool, when are we going, or what are we doing, or hey, do we have everything together in order to make it make sense? What do you need from me in order to make that move happen? So I agree, and I feel like, I'm not going to sit here and say I'm a theologian and understand every single interpretation, but what I do know is just being ready to move whenever he says move. I don't have to know the overall outcome, but I just need to know, hey, like God says, hey, lamp unto my feet, meaning I'm gonna lead you to still waters. All you have to do is be able to follow. So basically, you have to be able to be like a sheep and just say, hey, I'm gonna follow my master, whatever he's gonna do, or however his vision is. All we're gonna help, hope, and pray is that his vision is going to be what's good and what's in our best income. And other than that, we just gonna follow. So that's my best way of interpreting my interpretation of what that means to me.
How long have you known that you wanted to be a part of a polydynamic?
Honestly, not like, I'm not gonna say I've ever done it before, right? This is the first time I'm actually open to it. I think I started considering it probably about a year ago, because I've been in a lot of situations where I've had, maybe guys cheat on me, and I'm like, hey, I could still fuck with them. I still love them. I still feel some kind of way for them, but I just never really knew how to um, address those feelings, because I thought, being growing up young, I always, growing up African, we knew that people can have up to 9 wives and stuff like that. And I was like, oh my God, I could never be that person. And oh my goodness.
Mhm.
Like, but then when I understood the economics of it and the actual group, people working together, I'm like, hey, I could really be open to it. And that's when obviously when I asked the question. So I don't want to say like I've just been a polygamy, advocate for the past long time, but I definitely feel like in the past year I'm like, hey, you know what? It it's not what I thought it was. It's not what my interpretation of it was, so it could possibly work for me for sure.
Okay, so what about like when it comes to like your family genes? Are there any mental issues or health issues that runs in your family by any chance?
So health issues, I mean, I had an uncle that passed away from cancer. Um, my mom was a mental health nurse, for all her life, but I think she definitely had depression for a while. But other than that, you know, I don't have any other like genetic things that have been passed down from generation to generation.
Okay, so let's say there's an issue that may arise in the house between you and your sister wife. Uh, a person like yourself, how would you handle a conflict like that?
Like I do any day of my life in my job.
How was that?
um, I mean, resolution, right?
Mhm.
If everybody is on the same accord, or if everybody has the same vision, right? I mean, I'm sure we're gonna have some disagreements, right? But at the end of the day, like if it's a small issue that could be worked out amongst ourselves. If it's something to do with the whole polygamy situation, then obviously we're gonna come to TKO and be like, hey, this is what the issue is. How do you feel like this would be like what makes sense? I don't know. I would feel like you would have to give me a specific example, but to me, it's like my whole life is an issue. I work with artists. I work with literally like businesses that's failing every single day. So I deal with issues every single day. It's really about how you address it, how you analyze it, and then at the end of the day, everything can be worked out as long as people are coming with the right intentions.
I got you.
So
All right, so
yeah.
last question. God forbid, what happens if, let's just say, if he had some health issues going on to where he couldn't walk or anything like that, or if he, God forbid, got locked up, anything like that, what would you do as your role as a wife? Would you walk out, or like, well, how would that go?
I mean, that's simple shit. If I'm a wife, like I'm there. Like at this point, okay, if he got locked up or anything like that, to me, that's a simple part, right? Like because there's multiple of us. Like there should be no reason he's not gonna live his best life in there, right? Health issues, obviously, always making sure we have the proper health care, all of that different stuff. I mean, I'm not a doctor, or I'm not going to be able to fix him, but hey, if you can't walk, all of that, what can we do to motivate you? What can we do to make sure you as comfortable as you can be in your situation when you're fucked up? So I've never been one to just walk out on situations when shit gets rough, like so that wouldn't be a issue to me. It would just more so be trying to give him the type of support because he's not in the position where he can be the provider or whatever that's normal to him. So just trying to make sure he's mentally okay in that position to be like, man, we got you. Shit. At the end of the day, it's multiple of us. One of you, we should be able to make something shake.
Okay. No further questions.
All right. Last but not
Thank
least, we
you.
got too much. Go ahead, too much.
What up? What up? What up? What's going on?
Hey.
So my question is this. I mean, I know you said that you understand that you follow your husband the same way you do the Lord, right? But
Mhm.
we know honestly, you know what I mean. When it comes to matters of the heart, and when it comes to a woman's intuition, these are two things that'll make a woman sidetrack on that. So my
Mhm.
question is framed around that. How would you handle it if, let's say, he wanted to bring a woman into the home that you didn't approve of?
I mean, well, first and foremost, I'd have to learn kind of the rules of polygamy. But from my understanding, if he makes that decision that he wants to bring somebody into the home,
Yeah,
that's something.
let's gift, y'all. Let's gift the live. Let's go ahead and get it going. Thank you. All right, go ahead,
Yeah,
baby. I'm sorry.
yeah, no, I would assume that
Oh yeah,
he
you got a
has
song
that.
for me too. Yeah, thank you for reminding me. Yeah, you got a little song for me, DJ Jazzy Jeff. Yeah, so
No.
we're gonna end with the song. Thank you for reminding me.
Fuck.
I want my song. You got me fucked up.
But no, that yo, like he just got me all the way like sidetracked now. I even forgot like what you said before because I just had
If he
that
moved
anxiety
somebody into
attack.
the home that you didn't, that if he moved a woman to the home that you didn't approve of, and you said it's to your understanding, what?
No, I said it's to my understanding that he's able to make that decisions of who he brings into the home. So all I
That's
would
good.
do in that moment is to let him know, hey, I don't feel comfortable with this because this is not something that was discussed or that I really understood that this is what it was, especially if he didn't have that conversation with me at the beginning. But at the end of the day, I'm gonna have that conversation with him and find out what's the best way for us to work through it. Like I'm not oblivious to what this is. You know, the decision is his, and as long as I hope that he'll take my feelings into consideration, and if I understand that, hey, he has the ability to bring somebody in the house, I'm gonna go with it. Like, I'm 34. Like, I'm with whatever decision makes sense for him as long as it's done in genuineness. You know what I mean? Now, if polygamy just means that he can just have any woman whenever he wants without how I feel with it and I don't have a say, then I'm not going to be there because I have a choice, you know?
Okay. So my next
Yeah,
question
my
is
other
this.
phone died, but I put it. Hey, look, my other phone died, but I put it on keep room. So go ahead and I don't know if you had another question, but man,
It's the last one.
okay, go ahead.
Okay. So okay, we got all these intelligent women in one home. You know what I mean? You got Capone. So with all that being said, you got all these different people in here. Who is the head of finance?
Well, to be honest, I don't know all the women in the house yet. Like, I've only, like, known him for like 3 days, right? So I don't know what everybody's skill set is, honestly, but um I know that my skill set is, in operation. So I know how to make sure everything works together. So if somebody has a degree in finance, for example, and has that skill set, I'll let them handle that. So like I said, I don't know the dynamics of the other woman in the situation. So I don't want to just say, oh, I would take that role if there was somebody that's an accountant. Shit, if you're an accountant and you was a CPA, you got that. But
Okay. All right.
obviously, yeah.
That's it. That's my last question right there. I just,
Okay, cool, cool, cool.
Yeah, can you hit me with the music that you did? What's the song you did?
You say your phone's about to die.
I know. Yeah, don't worry about that though.
Okay, I'll just do like 10 seconds of it. I haven't finished writing it yet, but we're gonna go with it.
Yeah, go ahead.
Yeah. Oh, 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 yeah. Here we are, all alone in this room. Yeah. And tell me, baby, what you gonna do? I say I'm looking at you, looking at me, and we both know where we gonna be in the sheets, making love. Baby, if we gonna flow, let it go, and that's as far as I got for now.
That's so
Okay,
beautiful. That
can
was
you
beautiful. I dropped
please
a
come
tear.
back? Because I loved it. I
Yeah,
loved it. So
I
Thank
think I dropped
y'all.
a like I
finished.
really do think I dropped a tear. Like that was amazing. That was really amazing.
I
Oh
like
my
that.
gosh. All right,
Okay.
so we're gonna get to
Thank you.
the next. All right, love. Thank you so
All
much.
right.
It's just
Bye. Thank you, everybody.
Thank
all right
you.
now.
I only have a voice like that in the shower.
Butterfly T, everybody. Oh my God, my damn! I thought she had already jumped down. What just happened, y'all? What just happened? What just happened, y'all?
You got a bunch of
Uh,
feelings.
I don't know none of these people up here. Hold on.
Everybody's stealing the same color.
Let's see. Uh,
Can you
hey,
guys
hey,
please
hey,
send some gifts to everybody in the panel
yeah.
and share, please?
Can we?
Don't
Yeah, can we
forget.
sprinkle, dingle? All right. Hey, finally, we get this thing going and going. So I want to make sure I get y'all out of the way first, because I know you've been waiting longer than a lot of people. You, Queen K came once, but you and Annelise, y'all been like the main ones that been needing to get up here. Um, so where you from?
I'm originally from California, but I live in Midland right now.
Okay, how old are you?
40.
Okay. Oh, you look good.
Spouty
40
Fouty.
where? 40 where? E40? 40 water? WD-40? Okay. So, you said you from Midland, Texas, you said?
I'm originally from California, but I live in Midland right now.
Okay, originally from California, Midland. You got any kids? If you do, how many?
No, I don't have
Okay,
any.
nope. What's your zodiac sign?
I'm a Taurus.
You're a Taurus. All right. Have you ever smacked a bitch before?
Have I ever did what?
Smacked a bitch.
Oh, I have my share of fighting.
You're most definitely a Taurus. Okay, when the last time have you smacked someone?
Oh my goodness, it's been a while, couple years. Like I've kind of outgrew that stage in my life of smacking
Oh,
bitches.
you outgrew smacking whores.
Yeah,
Okay. Are you a fancy smancy down there, or do you like it wild and crazy?
I'm
Is it
kind
is
of
it
trimmed down there. I'm
is oh
trimmed.
you got a manicured yard?
Yeah, I have like a landing strip. That's it.
Oh, okay. What brings you to want to try out for my dynamic? It's so many people trying to do poly nowadays. What makes you interested in me and my dynamic? Thank
Well, it's just something different. I just want to see something different. I kind of like the whole aspect of having different
you,
women
Joyce.
and having that man right there that can control everything and just like give you the right direction. Like I just something different for me. That's genuinely like I want to see it. Like I listen to you talk and everything, and I'm like, okay,
Um,
he has a brain upstairs. He's just not just babbling and talking about nothing.
yeah, of course. So, do you want a man to control everything, or do you want a man to lead, or do you want both?
Well, controlling, leading to me is leading me.
Oh, okay. So, uh, are you somebody that you would say that you're submissive? Because you're a Taurus now, so I ain't saying everybody's defined down to their sign, but do you think you're pretty submissive?
Yeah, I am. I am.
What makes you submissive?
Because I definitely don't like I'm not a confrontational type of person with my man. If my man say go left, I'm gonna go
Thank you,
left. Now,
Joyce.
if I feel like the left wasn't right at that time, I'm not gonna say nothing, but when we are alone, I might address it like, hey, babe, maybe we should have went that way. Your way was good, but I think we should have did
Hold
it
on.
this
Let me say
way.
this real quick. Oh, thank you. It's just me. Thank you, baby. That's really needed. Let me say this real quick. Hey, if my phone dies, y'all take over and do y'all judging in a row. Y'all just do y'all
So,
judging if my phone is dying. But yeah, so um, okay. How often do you play your guitar?
I don't know what that means.
Okay, never mind. Are you spiritual? Are you religious? Or are you just existing?
I definitely believe in God. I definitely believe that there is a higher power. I wouldn't be where I am today if it wasn't for him. I do
Okay, so listen to
have
the.
my own
Okay,
relationship.
okay. So what is your spiritual practices or religious practices?
I pray. I definitely have my quiet time where I pray by myself. I lay it all out. I write letters to God. It's just my own thing that I do. I just know that He's real.
Does what type of stems do you take?
What kind of steps do I take? Well, every
I
morning when
said
I get up.
stamps. I said when you write them, do you stamp it? I mean,
Oh no, I have a box, a prayer box. So when I write things,
oh,
I just
okay,
date it
okay.
and I put it in a box and leave it there.
Uh, all right, give us a good 360. Oh, your nipples. Ooh,
Oh well.
hold on.
Oh
Go,
shit!
go, go. Walk away. Walk away from the
The
camera.
old lady got a
Walk
big old booty.
away. Put the camera down.
360.
Point the camera down.
Oh,
Point the camera down. We missing all the action down there. Point the camera. Ooh,
Oh, it's going down.
ooh,
okay.
Socks
ooh,
like those.
ooh.
Damn, school.
And nothing like them 40-year-olds. You got that seasoned Kuda Matata. All right, all right, all right. If it was, what do you think you could teach me if it was some things that you think you could teach me? Because and part of this stuff, you know, I'm there, Mom. I'm just gonna let you answer that question.
You know, I don't know, because we'd have to be together for me to say that because I don't know, you probably can teach me more than I know, I know a
No, and
little
I know I could teach
different
you. I
things.
already know I could teach you. I just want to know if it was anything like you can, like if I was a
No.
student and you was my teacher and I was being naughty. But okay,
Oh
all right,
my
all right.
God. I
We're
need
gonna
you to
start out
call
with
me.
we're gonna start out with Polygyny King on this one. Polygyny King, go ahead, bro.
all right. Peace and blessings, sis. How you doing?
I'm doing wonderful.
Glad to hear that. All right. So, have you ever been married before?
No, I have been engaged too, though.
Okay. How long were you with him?
10 years.
Why did it end after 10 years?
Uh, just wasn't right. Just wasn't right.
Got to explain.
Just
I don't
like,
understand.
some things I'm just not gonna like put out like on this screen, it just wasn't right. I mean, if it was like something one on one where everyone wasn't, I can talk about it, but it's just like some personal things I'm not gonna view. But it just wasn't right. That's all.
If you could rewind back the hands of time, would you go back?
No.
Okay. Um, what do you feel you could have done better in that 10-year relationship? You as yourself.
I think I could have been more understanding, maybe stepped out of the situation before it got to where the 10 years just drug out.
Mhm.
That's all. It's just some things, life just gives you a curveball.
You ever cheat on a man before?
I have cheated
All right. What for?
because you cheated on me.
A little get back, huh?
It was a get back. It
How
definitely
you
was a get back.
how you feel after you done it?
I didn't feel good about. I didn't feel good. I felt like my loyalty to him was gone. Like it just I didn't feel the same.
Was this
I
with the
felt like I could have
person
went in
you?
a different. I felt like excuse me, I'm sorry. I felt
You
like
good?
I could have went in a different direction with that.
Was this with the person you were with for 10 years
Yeah,
or someone?
yeah.
Okay. When's the last time you've been tested for STD HIV?
7 months ago, I took my yearly physical. Yeah.
Okay. And those results were to your liking, correct?
Yes, they were.
You have a bit of an attitude problem?
I can have one.
How would you rate your temper 1 through 10?
Oh gosh, maybe a 5.
It's half.
You have to
Three
get me,
half.
but see, you have to get me to that point. I'm just not an angry person. I take people for face value. So when you push and push and push, that's probably my weakness. I have trust and loyalty, and I have that trust so hard. But when you do me the wrong way, you can see a side of me that you probably don't want to see.
What side is that? What does that consist of?
I can just get angry. I can get angry.
You gotta
I can
explain.
get angry. I can shut down.
Okay.
So yeah,
What kind of brings you to that point?
lies. I don't like nobody lying to me. I like honesty. You know what I'm saying? I don't even care if it's like the brutal honesty. Don't beat around the bush. Don't sugarcoat it. If just deal with it, but don't lie to me. That's my biggest thing.
Yeah.
I
Uh,
can tolerate anything else, but that lying, I can't do.
I get with that. All right. So hypothetically speaking, TKO lies to you about something. How you handling that?
Depending on what it is, because we got to talk about it. Got to talk about it because there's no reason to lie to me if we in a relationship and we got that loyalty and trust for each other. What's the purpose of lying to me? Because lying can mess up the whole dynamics of everything.
What happened? What happened if a sister wife lies to you? How you handling that?
I'm, I'm taking it as face value and taking it to my man. We gonna talk about it and figure out
What if
what's the reason for the lies.
What if he say he don't want to talk about it?
Well, he gonna talk about it because he doesn't seem like he'll be that type of man that don't want to address the situation.
But what if he didn't?
We'll just move on. We'll move on. I just know, you know what I'm saying? I just know that person. I have to take him as face value, being a liar, point blank and period.
Okay.
That's my thing. I don't like lying.
So let's say hypothetically speaking, if two of his wives maybe misunderstood you and you took it as a lie, and he believed them and said, "Hey, I don't want to talk about it no more." So now you got the people in the home that are now looking at you as the person that did something wrong, but you felt, misunderstood, which,
Okay.
i.e., they lied on me. How you handling that?
He don't want to talk about it, and they just lied on me, and because they misunderstood me. I don't know how I will handle that.
How
That
would
means it's
you?
no. I just wouldn't feel like there's no. I just wouldn't feel like there's no trust or loyalty there to even like defend myself if he doesn't want to listen to me. It's like, why should I even be there if he doesn't want to talk about it, or we can't come to a solution or understand what's going on? Like, what's the purpose?
Mm,
Because we are a unit. We're not just we're just not. I'm just not gonna just want to just be there. We're a unit.
mm. All right. So you have anxiety by any chance?
Do I have anxiety?
Yeah.
No, I don't have anxiety.
You sound a little sure. Am I close?
I don't have anxiety. I just don't like nonsense. I like stuff to make sense. And I don't have like the tolerance for like stupidity in grown people. That's all. Like I can
Okay, so
tolerate kids and their fun, their stuff, but adults, I am like, come on now.
all right. So how would you feel if your husband wanted to marry your very best friend or someone you knew that was you were close to? How would you feel about that? He wanted to take her as a wife too.
Depending on which friend it is, I'm down with it.
What does it matter if he sees her as a potential?
Well, if it's my friend, I'm gonna know some things about her that he might not know.
So what if
So
he's
we
cool
might
with
have
it, no
to,
matter what?
if he's cool with it. If my
Because look,
friend changed
because
and
look, you
I'm gonna be
hanging with
cool
him.
with it too.
Because
I'm
think
gonna
about
be
look,
cool with it too.
because look, hear me, sis. You hanging with her. You get what I'm saying? So he might
Okay.
look at that way. If she's good enough to be the friend to my wife, she ain't too
He
bad.
good enough to be. Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? But if it came
True
out
that.
that she had sex with the entire football team and you were still hanging with her, you get what I'm saying? It's like, yo, why would you still hanging with the girl
Yeah.
that did the football team? You get what I'm saying? So that's one reason why I'm
Yeah.
asking.
Yeah.
Huh?
I'll be cool with it.
Okay,
I'll be
so
cool with it.
what makes you feel that you are okay with doing something like polygyny?
I I don't know if I'm okay with it. I feel like I am. I feel like
Why?
that I can because I don't know, because I love women.
Okay.
I love having that extra help, just knowing that we have the different dynamics around. We can learn from each other, the fun, the learning, it's just the whole family thing that I like.
Okay. What is all right? So my last question: what is something unique about you that most people don't know about you?
Mm. Unique about me that most people don't know about me.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna go with Coco on this one. Good question. Um,
No.
I'm, it's hard to say that because everyone knows how I am. I am quiet. I love to read. So a lot of people don't know that I love a good book and I'll just go into my zone and just do my own thing. When I don't like to be around people, that's what I'm doing. I'm reading.
All
So
right. No
yeah.
further questions.
All right, that was good. That was good right there. All right, last but not least, we got too much.
What do you mean
What's
last but
going
not
on?
me and
Oh,
I
my
have
Yeah,
bad.
that
My
was the
bad. We
first
just
one.
got started. Oh, my bad.
Oh
My
Yeah.
my.
bad. My bad, Joe.
So, yeah. So my question is, okay, you said he was a smart man and everything. So what are you looking forward to learning from him?
Hmm. Just how to be a better woman. He's younger than me, I'm assuming, but maybe just being a better woman than what I was to my last.
Okay, and what made you not the best woman to your last?
I just I can't answer that because I don't think I was still growing with them, but I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. I can't even answer that. I
Hmm.
can't answer that.
Okay.
'Cause I thought
Um,
I was a good woman.
I mean, yeah, you said thought as in past tense, so that
Yeah,
means
I
that
thought I
now
was.
in retrospect, you thinking of things you could have did different, and that's what I'm asking you.
Yeah,
Like, what do
maybe
you think you could have did
maybe
different?
listen more, maybe let them lead more. Maybe it's a lot that could have went with that.
Mm.
Right. So you had a problem with allowing a man to lead, but now you don't. Is what you're saying?
Because you said you
And
didn't
that
listen.
it's not. It's
So
a
you
different
said,
type. See, men lead. See, men. You. It's so. Let's just. Every man doesn't lead the same. So it's a different type of leading. Some men think they're leading, and they're not leading the household. They
Okay.
leading
Pardon
you
me,
to
real quick.
nothing.
Right, pardon me real quick. I don't mean to interrupt you, but this is a question. So you were living with this man, being with this man, and you didn't trust his leadership, but you haven't been in that close of quarters with this man, and you're discussing trusting his leadership. Can you explain to me
Well,
why that would make sense?
okay, it wasn't that I didn't trust the leadership. It was just like after a while of being with this person, it just the direction was we wasn't going nowhere. Like I'm trusting my life, my love, my energy, my time, my money, my everything, and we are stumbling. We're not even growing. You know what I'm saying? So
Okay, so you saying
that's
he wasn't able to
probably one
perform,
reason.
and you lost.
Yes.
So you saying you lost it? Okay.
Yeah, he wasn't doing his manly duty as a man.
Okay. Okay, you tell me what a man's manly duties are.
Definitely a man is supposed to lead the household. He's supposed to be there mentally for you. I think physically, spiritually, financial, keep you
All right, so
guided,
hold on,
protect
hold on,
you.
hold on,
I
hold on.
just
So what when you say, see, y'all throw out a lot of stuff that y'all regurgitate from other people without even knowing what the
yeah.
fuck it means. So you're saying a man supposed to
Mhm.
lead the household. What does that look like? What does leading the household look like? Because you talk about emotionally, mentally, man, that's just relationships. It's supposed to be like that. That's not a
I,
manly thing. That's a relationship qualities. What is a manly thing? What is a man supposed to do? Because some stuff I don't even know what a fucking man is, but y'all want a man, but you don't even know. So please let me know
well,
what a manly thing
and
is.
you know what? You could be right. You could be right about that. I'm not gonna say that I know everything that a man's supposed to be, but I know how I'm supposed to be treated. That I know how I want to be treated. I know how my feelings are towards how a man's supposed to be towards me. That I do definitely know.
So
Like I don't
let
want
me
to
say
be.
something real quick.
This is
I mean,
like
just to be honest. Wait, hold on real quick. And this ain't to be offensive or nothing like that. I'm just saying, like, it's impossible to know how a man is supposed to treat you when you don't know what a man is. You know what I'm saying? You don't know his functions. You don't know none of that. You may have an idea of what you want out of somebody,
and
but you can't
okay,
expect things out of a man and you don't know what
and
it is.
I can agree on that. I have my idea of what I think a man should be. I mean, and that's something that I need to learn. But I think that I can learn that with someone that knows.
Okay, that's all my questions right there, man.
Okay, let me get the shells. Go ahead.
Hi, love. How are you?
Hi.
Um, so you said that you don't have any kids. You
No.
just decided that you didn't want kids, you don't like kids.
Oh, I love kids. I love kids. I just haven't had the option of having them. I'm glad I didn't have them with the person that I winded up not being with because I just did not just want to just have kids, but that was it. I'm definitely fertile.
Okay, so you wouldn't mind Armani having a newborn in the house if you were chosen.
Hold on. Let me ask
Um,
this question real quick. How you know you fertile? Have you had any, keep it real, miscarriages or abortions?
I haven't had any miscarriages. I haven't had any abortions, and I did go to the fertility clinic because I wanted to know what was going on, and I am definitely, it just wasn't with that person. That's all.
So what
But
year did you
that's
go? So what year did you go to the fertility clinic?
what year? And this is 2020.
In 2020, so 4 years ago. So you gotta
Yeah.
understand your biological clock starts slowing down, I think between either 36 or
Yeah.
38. You do know that,
I
right?
think, yeah, I
Right,
know
it's
that.
earlier than that.
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
definitely can be earlier than that. It could be in your 30s. It just
I
depends
mean,
on your body and how you
well,
take care of
36 and
yourself too.
36 and 38 is most definitely in your 30s. But what I'm saying is, now that you're 40, don't get me
I,
wrong, it's people that's
you know
older
what?
than
I
40
don't
that
even want, you know, I don't even really want children of my want children. Like if I have them, that's fine. If I adopt, that's fine. I'm not. That's not. I just never just had because he had children. So always had that family dynamic of the kids being there.
Okay.
My
Okay.
next question was, you said that you're big on honesty and loyalty.
Yeah,
When he
I'm big
cheated
on
on you, and
I'm
you
big
said that
on
you cheated on
the
Hold
him,
on.
loyalty part.
Let her talk. Let her talk, butterfly. You gotta
Okay,
listen to Shells. Shells when
okay.
Shells what Shells do, she's real good. She'll throw something out there so you can bite on it so she can come back around at another angle and swing at you. So you
Oh,
about to get
no.
somewhere with that. Let her do her thing. Go ahead,
Okay.
baby.
so you said that you're big on loyalty and you're big on trust and honesty. You said that your ex Ben cheated on you, so to get back to him or at him, you cheated on him. When you came back to the house, did you tell him that you cheated on him?
No, I mentally checked out. At this point, I'm mentally done checked out of this relationship. So it
So
was
hold on.
on my
Let me
last time. I
let
was
me
on my way out the door.
let me ask questions. Hold on. Let me do my little interview. And that was really good. Bring it on home, Shells. So that's why I want to ask you. So you mentally checked out, right?
Yeah, I mentally
Uh,
checked out
you mentally checked out. So how did he find out?
after I had left.
So during the relationship, uh, when he was asking you about
Was
it,
in a bad
he
relationship.
didn't find out until after you left.
Hmm.
But you said that you was really big on liars. You hate fucking liars, right? You
I.
hate liars. Hold on. 'Cause we don't make exceptions for mentally check out because your excuse ain't better than the next one. Oh well,
That's
the reason
true.
why I cheated. Hold on. The reason why I cheated is because of this, because of that. So the reason why you cheated because you mentally checked out. You see how you make exceptions for your own shit? Because if you wasn't a cheater and if you wasn't a liar, then you wouldn't do it. It don't matter what the fuck somebody else is doing. If you're gonna stand on something, stand on something. So you clearly don't stand
That's
on what the fuck
true.
you so you clearly so listen, what people don't understand is what they hate and what they fear in somebody else, it be borderline in them, and that's why they hate and fear it so much. Because they have them characteristics. I'm just giving it the truth.
Mhm. Yeah.
It's deep.
And you.
Come on, man.
Yeah. Yeah.
All right, go
No.
ahead, Shells.
Bye.
We'll,
Sorry,
we'll,
Butterfly, but I
we'll talk
had to
about.
make that
It's
Called
statement.
okay, and it's
projecting.
okay because we can.
That
We'll definitely talk about that one. But yeah, it was mentally checked out. I ain't even gonna go. I can't even get too deep into it. But yeah.
Okay, so I tell me if I'm going too deep. Because me as a female, when I mentally check out, it takes me a while to mentally check out. And once I mentally check out, I'm done. I don't want you calling me. You
And that's what
can't
I was about to
text.
say. I was about to say
It's
when you mentally
Well,
check
once
out,
I'm
let's,
why are you still in a
there,
relationship?
I'm no longer
let's,
physically there.
let's just put it like this. When I mentally checked out, I left the relationship with the clothes on my back, my ID, and I was gone. And that's how I winded up in Midland.
Hold on,
So
Okay,
baby.
I'm
it wasn't,
from
Hold
that
on, baby.
place.
Hold on. Listen,
so
listen.
I,
That's not true. That's not true. Because if you mentally check when you mentally checked out, you would go get some dick. You
that's
didn't
what
just
it
no,
pack up
on.
and leave.
So
it
So
did you
was,
get dick?
we're
Did
not
you
talking
get
about what you
dick?
did at the very end. We're talking about what you did when you said you mentally checked
so
out. You said you went to go get some dick because you mentally checked out.
My
That's what
I
she
question
did.
is,
said.
I
did you mentally
done,
check out before you cheated on him, or did you mentally check out when you got back to the house and told King that once you got back, you told me that you didn't tell him, but when he asked you how did you feel, you said that you had no more loyalty to him. So
yeah,
were
I
you
That
didn't.
dick
mentally
checked out.
checked out, and that's what you're saying caused you to go out and cheat, or did you cheat and then realize that you were mentally checked out?
I was meant when I
That's a good
cheated,
question.
when I went out and did my thing, I had mentally checked out. I was done. Like I was just tired. Like it's I don't even I can't even
Listen,
like go there.
hold
It's a
on, hold
lot.
on. I got
Man,
something.
can I
I
We
got
say
get
something
it.
something,
deep.
bro?
Let me say
That
something. Let
dick
me say
checked
something
you
real
So
out.
quick. Let me say
Nah.
something real quick. Let
Exactly
me
what
say
I was
something real
finna
quick.
say, bro.
Let
As
me
soon
say.
as they get some more dick, they'll check out.
Hold on. Let me say this real quick, because I'm about to bring the pain. I love these type of conversations for this shit. So, one thing I know about a woman is women are different from men. Men, we can go fuck, we can go cheat, and we don't give a fuck about a bitch. But we know when women do it, it started in the mind first. I mean, it's a mental thing first. So you didn't just wake up one day and go get some dick. You have been talking to this nigga, huh? Yeah, let's talk about it. Let's talk about it. Hey, and that's why I
What?
said. That's exactly why I said, hey, it was the dick that checked her out. Yeah,
Absolutely.
because you didn't wake up one day.
That's why I
You
want to know, was it before or was it after? Because you might
listen,
have been
listen, listen,
so
listen, Shells.
pushing and
What I'm trying to tell Shells, what I'm trying to explain to you is, it don't matter if it's before or after, because either way it goes, she had to still be building a dialogue with this person to even get to the sex part. A woman to give you the mental
Yeah.
before the physical.
so you were cheating, not physically cheating, well, not sexually cheating
Yeah, but
when you were
mentally cheating.
some dick. You were texting and calling. The fact that you even
Yep,
gave phone number while being
correct,
married, even in a relationship, that's, I mean, for me, I wouldn't do that. But
It's called
correct.
a sexless affair.
Yeah, it's a sexless affair. It's still cheating. And don't get me wrong, I always used to tell people all the time, I'd rather my woman have sex with somebody before she mentally leaves me. When she mentally leaves you,
it's over.
I don't want either one. I don't want either one, of course. But if it's just a physical thing versus a mental thing, when somebody got your mind, they got everything. That mind is something totally next level.
That's true. I
Yeah.
know that's true.
Okay, I have one more question
I
and
can
then
have
I'll
my
let
own.
take it. Um, how long were you with him after you got some dick?
Keep it
Uh,
real. Don't
five,
sugarcoat it.
maybe 5 or 6 months
What?
Man, look
afterwards.
here.
We were okay. We were in the same house,
You
but it
kept it real.
wasn't
You kept it
wasn't
real.
nothing
See what?
going
But
on.
listen. We
If he
might
was even
question you.
there half the time.
Hold on, look. We might question you, and I might be like, "What?" But the thing I do respect is that you're answering these questions truthfully, and a lot of people
Yeah,
don't do that. A lot of
that's
people
what
try to
it is.
hold you down. So you're not making me not like you. I'm just here to do this. This is what we do on this poly auditions. So it's nothing that you're saying that makes me not like you when it comes to this, because this shit happens. We all make mistakes. We all have cheated before. A lot of people try to act like they haven't, but we all have made mistakes. We all have did certain things, and sometimes it wasn't even a mistake. Sometimes we just felt like doing it, right? So at the end of the day, my best suggestion is, when you're not feeling somebody, just go. Don't blame it on you mentally checking out. If you're not
Hmm.
with somebody no more, just walk. Just go. Just say it's over.
Yeah.